everyone, and thank you so much for your participation in this exciting event. My name is Kyal Fleck, and I'm the Sales Program Manager here at ZOA. And today I'll be introducing our newly launched IAQ monitoring system called Haven IAQ. During this presentation, I'll provide an overview of the Haven IAQ ecosystem, including the hardware and software components, the installation process, and our certification program, as well as how HVAC professionals such as yourselves can leverage the Haven IAQ products to enhance your business, sell more equipment solutions, and provide your customers with clean, healthy air. Let's get started. First, a bit of background on who we are. ZOA was incorporated in 2013 and we're located in Vancouver, Canada. As a company, our vision is to reduce airborne contaminants in buildings through detection and reliable data that lead to real solutions. We're 100% focused on the indoor air quality subset of the HVAC industry. The concept behind Haven is a place of safety or refuge. We believe our indoor environments should be a place where we can restore and repair our health and where we're protected from outdoor events such as forest fires. And now I'd like to share a quick video on Haven and how it works.
Comfortable, healthy, safe. That's how your home should feel. Living in a home with poor air quality can challenge your immune and respiratory system, mental health, and productivity. Your home's construction materials, location, and building codes vary. While it's hard to control the quality of outdoor air coming into older homes, newer homes have tighter building envelopes and controlled ventilation is often neglected. Everyday activities in your home can compromise the air you breathe and the efficiency of your forced air system. Cleaning can even contribute to the rise of airborne chemicals and dust. So how can you keep your home healthy and safe? You need a smart system that is professionally installed and maintained by your local HVAC professionals to meet your needs as they change. That's why we created Haven. The Haven Central Air Monitor is installed in your duct by your trusted technician. It tracks the comfort of your indoor environment while scanning for unhealthy particles and chemicals. When paired with smart home automation controls, the monitor sends a message to activate your HVAC equipment automatically, ensuring proper filtration of your home's air. This innovative solution is compatible with most forced air systems, using Wi-Fi to tie into the smart home ecosystem you already have. Simple air quality notifications and insights, conveniently on your smartphone or computer. Relax with confidence, knowing you've taken the first steps to a safe and healthy home. Let's turn your home into a haven.
So what's in your air? The stats featured in this slide are likely familiar to you all as HVAC and IAQ professionals. But when it comes to the general public, there's still a lack of knowledge on the subject. However, in dealing with the pandemic over the last year and how virus control relates to ventilation and humidity strategies, there's definitely been an increase in IAQ awareness. Homeowners need a system that monitors, automates HVAC equipment, and leads to additional solutions through the holy trinity of IAQ: ventilation, filtration, and comfort control. It's our mission to provide people with the right forms of education to help them understand the impact of IAQ on their health while also providing solutions through our products and data. Now here's the state of the market and the current approaches we see today. Research-grade devices typically only sense one pollutant and are focused on spot checks only. The problem with spot checks is they're just not a very good representation of what's happening 24/7, 365, which means it's really easy to misdiagnose specific problems in the home. Then there are consumer-grade monitors at a low price point that are available for homeowners to purchase directly from Amazon. But the sensors they tend to use are low cost and inaccurate. They also rely on small fans or pumps to pull air through their sensors, which tend to get clogged over time. At ZOA, we believe that without being integrated into the HVAC system itself, it's difficult for the contractor to determine what whole home solution is most appropriate for the customer, which is why we've taken the in-duct approach with our central air monitor. As you know, the HVAC industry has a number of IAQ solutions such as filtration, ventilation, and comfort strategies. But there's still a disconnect in identifying and solving customer problems. At a high level, we've taken a more holistic approach, which is based on our professional-grade IAQ monitor that is permanently installed in the return duct of the customer's home. We turn HVAC contractors into IAQ experts and have created a software platform called the Haven Pro web portal that provides them with the insight, education, and tools to solve real problems for their customers and pave the way for additional equipment sales. Introducing our current Haven IAQ ecosystem, which consists of 3 main components: the central air monitor, the IAQ app, and the Pro web portal. The monitor collects IAQ data in real time and provides the homeowner with insight and education about particles, chemicals, and air exchanges in their home through the IAQ app. The web portal is a tool we've created for the HVAC professional, which provides them with remote access to customer data, allowing them to provide additional touchpoints and solutions throughout the year. We've identified 6 key customer segments. These are groups of people who are especially susceptible to poor IAQ or people who just need some peace of mind. And that's what we're striving to provide, as well as increased control through our air quality insights, recommendations, and real-time alerts. Ultimately, Haven is the first step towards safe and healthy indoor air quality. Before we move on to the product slides, I wanted to share some of the testimonials from our beta program participants who we've spent the last year engaging with. They've been absolutely instrumental in our journey to validate our product features, gain insight into our customer segments, sales channels, and education programs. We have over 80 contractors, IAQ experts, and HVAC professionals participating in the program, which is ongoing as we develop new products and features. All right, let's get into the features and benefits of the Haven Central Air Monitor. Here's a quick video hosted by my colleagues from our product and engineering teams who will speak to the unique features of this device.
Hi, I'm Ben, and I do product development at ZOA. I have with me today our CTO, Vlad Lavrovsky, and our air quality scientist, Ramin Dastanpur. And we'll be telling you about our new product, the Haven Cam. So Vlad, what is the Haven Cam?
Well, CAM stands for Central Air Monitor, which is the first in-duct whole home air monitor on the market. There's lots of consumer-grade air quality monitors that a homeowner might buy today, but they're different and they are designed for sitting on a coffee table or maybe a kitchen counter.
Those monitors are good at telling you the air quality in a small space or room, but not throughout your whole home. The CAM is our solution for whole home monitoring.
Vlad, can you explain whole home monitoring?
Sure thing. Most single-family homes have a central ducted HVAC system, which circulates air throughout the whole home for heating and cooling. Our central air monitor stays true to its namesake. It works alongside the central air system to track the air as it moves throughout the house.
And Ramin, what does the central air monitor monitor?
Good question. Our product measures the most important parameters in your home's air, which includes temperature, relative humidity, particulate matter, and volatile organic compounds.
We also measure the airflow or air velocity inside of the duct and can detect if the HVAC system is running. We also measure relative humidity and temperature as they both play an important role in air quality. Both of those parameters affect the way in which particles and chemicals propagate through the house.
Ramin, can you explain what those particles and chemicals are and how they affect us?
Sure. Particulate matter is one of the most important pollutants to monitor. Exposure to small particles at around 2.5 micron that the CAM measures is especially harmful over long periods of time. These particles get deep into your lung, enter your blood, and can negatively impact your heart. Volatile organic compounds, or for short VOCs, are potentially harmful chemical gases in the air, such as paint fume or solvents that you can smell. Just like airborne particles, you don't want to be breathing these in over long periods of time or at high quantities.
Let's talk about the hardware. What makes this different than other air quality monitors?
Absolutely. So first of all, the CAM is exclusively an in-duct monitor and not a room sensor. Second, it's solid state, meaning there's no moving parts in the product. This really sets it apart from other monitors, as most other particle sensors require a fan or a pump to move air through the product. We take advantage of the airflow that's already in the central air system to force air across our sensors. The HVAC system already has a very reliable fan that will last 10 years or more.
And every cam that comes off our production line is individually calibrated, which is another unique benefit that cannot be found in most room monitors.
Yeah, so all these features put together make this a pro-grade product that will reliably track your home's IAQ for years.
A truly unique product. And Vlad, what else can you tell us about the technology?
What we've done with this product has never been done before. The entire particle detection system is custom and includes a suite of self-diagnostic features designed with HVAC professionals in mind. As you can see from the antenna, the cam is an IoT device and transmits its data wirelessly. We use Bluetooth for provisioning and commissioning the product, and Wi-Fi for transmitting the data up to the cloud.
We've also included some amazing software features for contractors and homeowners, which includes airflow validation tool and filter lifetime monitoring. Both of these examples can be found inside the app.
Earlier, Ramin had mentioned that each device is individually calibrated. Why is that important?
Most low-cost devices today have a lot of variability, meaning you can't rely on them to respond the same way to air quality pollution events. To overcome this, our manufacturing process includes a calibration stage where the sensors are exposed to known quantities of real particles.
And we're very proud to announce that the third-party testing of our cam has demonstrated an R-square of 0.99 out of 1 when compared to sophisticated research-grade particle and VOC monitors. This high R-square represents that our product and the research-grade instrument follow the exact same trends over a wide range of different pollutants, including gaseous emissions and particulate matters.
Yeah, for a sub $1,000 air quality monitor, this is a really spectacular result and has been very difficult to achieve. The performance of the cam is comparable to lab-grade equipment at a fraction of the cost.
And how does a homeowner get a cam installed in their home?
Yeah, so the cam is sold and installed by HVAC professionals, and we certify contractors through our Haven Pro training program to provide them with all of the knowledge they need for a smooth and successful installation.
Right, well, thank you so much for your time, Vlad and Ramin.
Thank you, Ben.
So to summarize, the Central Air Monitor is the only duct-mounted, whole-home IAQ monitor on the market today. It monitors VOCs, particulate matter, temperature, relative humidity, and airflow. Currently, this product is for residential application only, but we are in the process of exploring light commercial market fit through a number of pilot projects. It cannot be purchased in retail outlets or on Amazon. It's available through HVAC distribution channels only. No moving parts means a longer lifetime and reduced maintenance, and it uses Bluetooth for provisioning during the installation process and connects to the home's Wi-Fi network for secure transmission. The external antenna provides connectivity in difficult radio frequency environments, and the LED sequence indicates connectivity status. The installation process takes less than 30 minutes, and I'm going to demonstrate some of those key steps in the following video. The first step to install a Central Air Monitor is to use the Haven IAQ app to collect the required information from the homeowner, such as the Wi-Fi password and their account information. Next, locate the furnace or air handler and ensure Wi-Fi is available by checking your phone's settings. Then identify the mounting location on the return duct at least 2 feet away from the filter or any bends and transitions. Now you can mark the intended installation location and drill the hole in the center of the duct using a hole saw. If possible, take a velocity measurement to confirm airflow is above 0.4 meters per second. Turn off the power to the furnace and connect the monitor to the R and C terminals of the furnace with a solid conductor cable. There are a few alternative methods for powering the device, which are covered in our training modules. The Central Air Monitor's LED will turn solid blue once it's powered up to indicate that it's ready to connect to Wi-Fi. Now turn the furnace or air handler back on as airflow is required for the next step, which is provisioning. Insert the cam into the duct hole and follow the in-app steps to validate optimal airflow before screwing the mounting plate into its final position. Once the screws are secure, the app will take you through a few steps to connect the Central Air Monitor to the Wi-Fi network. A green LED means the device is online and transmitting data. The homeowner will be able to see data via the IAQ app within 5 minutes of Wi-Fi provisioning. And that completes the installation process. Now that we've covered the hardware, let's get into the software products: the Haven IAQ app and the Haven Pro web portal. The Haven IAQ app is a tool meant primarily for the homeowner. This is the interface they use to view up to 30 days of their data at a time, and they receive notifications and recommendations based on the air quality events being tracked by the monitor. The dashboards in the app allow for multiple ways to view the data. The live dashboard shows the most recent readings and whether the HVAC system is currently on or off. The customer can swipe between hourly, daily, and weekly summaries of their data. I personally love the weekly summary because it shows the trends in behaviors or IAQ events over the course of a week. And of course, as a software product, we're continuously developing and releasing new software features to delight our customers. The homeowner data exploration is an example of one of these features. This will provide customers with the ability to view the history of their air quality at various levels of detail. As mentioned, the IAQ app is primarily meant for the homeowner. However, we have included that installation guide within the app for the technician to use during the install and provisioning process. And now I'll provide an overview of our Haven Pro web portal. Welcome to the Haven Pro web portal. If you're a member of an HVAC service company that performs Haven installations, you'll be using the portal to perform remote diagnostics and troubleshooting for your customers using their air quality data. So this is the customer dashboard, where you can view your full list of customers and their IAQ status. As you can see, the software has automatically prioritized which customers need attention based on the low, medium, and high thresholds that we've put in place. To see what those thresholds are, simply hover your cursor over the flag. You can also see what the issue type is causing this customer to be flagged. Now I'll click into one of our customers and I'll show you how to extract important insights that can lead you towards better performing solutions for their unique situation. On the left side of this screen, you can view the current status section, which gives you a live snapshot of the customer's air, which updates every minute. Not only can you see if the HVAC fan is active, but also when it's turned off. If it's off, you'll be able to see a timestamp here where the fan was last active. Each parameter is accompanied by a gauge for a quick snapshot of threshold status. The PM data is an indicator for whether the customer's filtration equipment is functioning properly to remove particles in their home. If it's often in the poor threshold, a filter replacement or upgrade may need to be recommended. The VOC reading is how we rate the dwelling's ventilation. If it's green, great, the home has enough fresh air circulating. If not, they may require an ERV or HRV to bring more fresh air inside the home. The EPA recommends maintaining indoor relative humidity between 30 and 60% to reduce mold growth and ensure comfort for the home's occupants. Here's a great example of another customer whose relative humidity was above that recommended threshold. He installed a whole home dehumidifier on July 26th, and you can clearly see the improvement in his data, bringing his RH levels back into that recommended range. All right, moving on. Taking up the majority of the screen here is the history section. You can see that it's defaulting to the last week of PM data. You can use either the time frame drop-down menu to choose from several quick presets, or use the custom time frame input to have complete control over date and time. It just depends on how granular you want to be. Below the time frame section, we have a couple drop-downs that allow you to plug in different parameters into the y-axis. This helps you understand how the different aspects of air quality tie together. You can see as I'm clicking around in the time frames that the thresholds are updating at the same time. It's important to note that for this kind of time period that we were just looking at, like a month or higher, the data is using a daily average, which can make the highs look less severe when zoomed out. But when you zoom in by clicking or dragging your mouse over that chart area, you can see that the resolution of data increases, which can reveal times when the PM and VOC thresholds are being crossed. Labels on the left pertain to the parameter on the left axis, which right now is PM. Same goes for the right axis. I've selected the last year of data for this particular customer. As you can see, his device was installed on June of 2020. And for the first few months, his PM was pretty decent. Then you can see some intense data spikes for a few weeks in mid-September. This is because of wildfire smoke that had moved up the coast from Oregon, and we had about 2 weeks of very hazardous air quality here in our region. You can also see that his filter never really recovered from this event. He's looking forward to getting a filter upgrade once COVID restrictions lift, so he can call on his HVAC professional to install a new system. Looking forward to seeing the improvement in that data once resolved. We're currently working on a report generation feature, so Haven Pros can export a report of data and send to their customers along with equipment solutions that the data has informed. Now that we've navigated the customer drill down page, another important part of the web portal is our sales resource page. This is where you can find all sales and marketing assets for download or viewing purposes. We're putting a major emphasis on the development of marketing and educational content over the next year, so this section is going to be very well populated in the near future. And finally, the training tab takes you to our Haven Pro certification program. This was developed to ensure that all techs are sufficiently trained on the Haven product ecosystem and that they have the knowledge and confidence they need for a successful sales process with the homeowner. The modules cover IAQ education, hardware and software features, the installation process, support resources, and more. Each module takes around 15 minutes to complete, including a brief knowledge quiz. Once they complete the curriculum, they'll receive a certificate, electronic badges, and iron-on badges for their service uniforms. They'll also be listed on our website's Find a Pro page, searchable by area code. We're also working to enhance the program by incorporating gamification, and we're also developing an audiobook version. One of the newest additions to our ecosystem is automation capabilities. We've recently released our IFTTT automation. Homeowners now have the ability to set up IFTTT applets, enabling them to configure their smart home devices with the Haven Central Air Monitor. For example, an applet could be set up to override the central air fan schedule during a pollutant event. To learn more about IFTTT automations, you can check out our latest blog post on haveniaq.com. A brand new product that we're very excited about is our Haven Central Air Controller. This is essentially a wireless relay that can transform non-communicating HVAC equipment into communicating devices, such as a central air handler, an ERV, HRV, or a dehumidifier. The controller will have the ability to automatically activate these pieces of equipment based on the data from the central air monitor. We're releasing this product to our beta participants in Q1 and Q2 and plan to officially release it in June 2021. The last topic I want to cover today is support resources. We know that stellar customer support is essential for a good product experience, so we offer email, web, and phone-based support for both homeowners and professionals, as well as access to our community forum. Professional support is our #1 priority. We have a dedicated support team available through various different methods of contact. If homeowners have a customer support inquiry, they're first directed to our team at ZOA. This is to limit any potential nuisance calls to their HVAC professional or Haven Pro. When required, we will relay opportunities back to the Haven Pro if the customer requires additional assistance from an HVAC professional. We're committed to providing our professional customers with the right tools for success. Sales, marketing, and educational assets can all be located in the sales section of the Pro web portal for viewing and sharing purposes. The Haven Pro certification program is a great way to become a Haven ecosystem expert, preparing you with all the knowledge you need for a successful sales process with the homeowner. Those modules can be located in the training section of the Pro web portal. And finally, Our sales team is available for virtual training sessions or webinars, so if you're interested in making Haven a part of your business, please reach out and we'll schedule a time to connect. And that concludes today's presentation. Thank you so much for participating. I hope it was informative, and I look forward to connecting and working with some of you in the future. If you're interested in making Haven a part of your business, please reach out to me at Kyal@zoa.com or visit our website at haveniaq.com to begin your journey. You can also visit the resources section of the IAQ Symposium website to find more interesting courses and topics on IAQ, sales and marketing strategies, and more. Thank you, and breathe better.